Good morning, sir. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. Already most of the issues regarding development, policies and the opportunities are well deliberated, and it was made clear that we are open for investments and for more investments, because still we have a lot of potential is there but yet to be utilized. So unutilized potential is there that can be utilized through private partner, public private partnership. I will not take much time, so I'll just briefly uh, narrate what is the importance of our maritime board and the establishment. Then already investment proposals have already been discussed. So I'll just tell you the details of maritime board, how it was formed and what are the functions. So our maritime board was established in 2018 March. After that, the broad functions of the board is to initiate and develop plans and frame guidelines for development of port sector, and to promote and improvement of ports, non-major ports, and to provide and maintain, regulate and operate the ports, to carry out sea protection works along the coast of Karnataka, and to construct and maintain fishing harbors along the coast of Karnataka, and to frame and modify and approve as required the scale of rate, that is the schedule of rates, and also to regulate and operate the ferries across the state of Karnataka. Now, for this, we have already made one blueprint, that is Karnataka Maritime Perspective Plan, where holistically everything is laid down in this plan, including ports, fisheries, and the tourism. It is the holistic development of our coastal state, and we have notified land allotment policy also, because before there was no clear cut guidelines as to regarding the land allotment guidelines. Now we have already published land allotment guidelines for shipping activities, and also we have floated RFPs for development of greenfield ports, that is under Keni and Pavankurve. Keni is on the advanced stage, so another maybe 1 or 2 months it will be materialized, and Pavankurve is again we will go for RFP, and then develop, construction of that, preparing a feasibility report for Keni Monkey Port also is underway, sir. And we have revised the Maritime Board Act, nominating chairman as our Honorable CM only, Chief Minister. That shows our commitments towards development of port sector in Karnataka, sir. And we have also notified the scale of rates in 2022 June. And we have prepared draft maritime board policy, where has already been informed. So all the concerns of all the industry experts and players have been consulted through PwC, and it is a very comprehensive policy where open scope for development and also private investments. Now, regarding the opportunities, Mr. Samif Jain will brief.
Thank you, sir. I have been working with sir for past 3 years very closely, and what we have managed to put on ground, or at least will come on ground, is visible on this slide. There are 5 projects which are in very advanced, or already running or very advanced stage. We have PPP Kenny, which already was discussed. We have container logistics at Karwar Port, wherein we have a private partner. We have already initiated boat shipbuilding at Hangarkatte and Malpe with Udupi Cochin Shipyards Limited. Hanover Port is being constructed as we speak, and shipbuilding yard is being renovated at Old Mangalore Port. This shows our commitment towards private players. This shows already works are going on. And all these projects are large scale. Kenny is 4,000 plus crores. We have a container potential of 83,000 TEUs at our Karwar port. The vessels which are being manufactured by Udupin Cochin Shipyards Limited are now running at Water Metro, Kochi Water Metro. And we have around 125 crores in being invested in Old Mangalore by Chogle Group. So projects are taking shape now. We are now moved on to the next set of projects, which are these 10 investable projects, which Gaurav Gupta sir had already briefed about. I'll just quickly take you through these projects. Pavin Kurve is the first project. We will be floating the RFP for this project. It's a 3,047 crore planned investment on PPP model with 18-meter vessel draft, port capacity of around 14 MTPA. We have a cargo potential of 117 MTPA, but we have a cargo handling capacity of only 45 MTPA. This shows a clear demand-supply gap, and with Hubli Ankola coming in, that demand-supply gap needs to be met. So we need ports to come up in the coastline of Karnataka. If you see the rest of the states, I know we are right now lagging behind our peers, but with this impetus which has been coming from our Session Chair Minister Sir, with our ACS Gaurav Gupta Sir, and with our CEO Jairam Sir, I am sure we will be able to get all these PPP projects grounded in a very short time in coming future. Next, we have multi-purpose harbour at Manki. We have already obtained approval from the government for getting a dedicated INO berth at Manki with a multi-purpose harbour being to be planned and developed. The EPC tenders of the port will be called upon shortly. We are going to sign an MOU, exchange an MOU also with Sagarmala Development Company Limited in at the end of this session for this project. Subsequently, we will call private players for operationalization of the port. Next, we have multi-purpose harbour at Bindur. With cruise tourism being given so much importance, the government has decided that the scenic locations of Bindur, Otinene beach, I'm sure many of us would have seen the blue waters or have heard about scuba diving at St. Mary's Islands, etc. So we need to capitalize on that. So Bindur is a place where we are planning a 18-meter draft harbour where cruise vessels can call upon. We are inviting private players to come partner with us for the same. Next, we have Waterways Hospitality at Adadi Agnashini. Government is already spending around 25 to 30 crore rupees to make the passenger terminals and the jetties operational. We are inviting private players to run their small boats, cruisers, houseboats, and establish their tourism presence there. This is right at Gokarna, which is already a brilliant tourist destination. We're getting a lot of tourists who come towards coastal Karnataka. Then we have Kali River in Karwar, NW52, which has gotten approval from Sagarmala scheme as well. We have already initiated the phase 1. It is being launched shortly. The EPC part is over. Now we are inviting private players to set up houseboats there and run the small ferries and small boats like transporting passengers, etc. at this. Historically, Gaurav sir had mentioned Lakshadweep, we had ties. Historically, Mangalore is connected to Lakshadweep with lot of supplies to the islands of Lakshadweep going from Mangalore city. We are reviving that. We have already signed an MOU with Union Territory of Lakshadweep Administration, which has been accorded approval from Government of India also. The funds have also been released for this project from Sagarmala scheme. The construction of the dedicated jetty for Lakshadweep and cruise terminal will commence shortly. The tender process for EPC is closed. Next round, we are inviting PPP players to operate small cruise ships from Old Mangalore to Lakshadweep, the beautiful islands of Kadmat, Agati, Suheli, etc. With Taj Group setting up a 200 rooms resort in Suheli and UT administration running 240-room resorts in Lakshadweep. This is a brilliant opportunity for private investors to purchase cruise ships, because water tourism is the next thing which will be going ahead, and Karnataka coast is known for investors in tourism. Sure, the statement was made, almost 90% of hoteliers in Bombay are from the same Karavali coastline. So we are inviting people to consider this project very seriously and get the ships operationalized. At the same time, islands, our Honorable Minister Sir had a vision that islands of the state needs to be developed. So all islands, we are making an island master plan. 3 islands are ripe and ready for development. We are connecting those islands with maritime boards investment in, with creating berthing facilities. So we request private players who want to set up banqueting facilities, let's say it's right next to Mangalore coastline, banqueting facilities or small eco-friendly tree huts. Considering the environment, we need to consider the environment in these sensitive projects. So we are requesting investors to come forward for this project. These are the 10 projects. That takes me to the end of this presentation. We will be inviting Sri Dinesh Sir, who is Director of Fisheries, Government of Karnataka, who will be taking over the remaining 3 fisheries related projects. I think it will be ideal if it comes from Director Sir, being from fisheries domain. Sir has recently launched under Minister Sir's guidance an ambitious project called Matsya Vahini, and which is getting a lot of acceptance in the state of Karnataka with 150 vehicles launched. I request Sir to come on the podium and kindly address the fisheries projects.